I'm back with another video. I wanted to talk about this situation that took place with Drake, Megan Thee Stallion, and Serena Williams. As of lately, the trendy topic has been about rappers influencing violence within their lyrics. The interesting thing is Drake decided to use a very interesting punchline regarding Megan Thee Stallion. While rappers mourn Takeoff, Megan Thee Stallion's experience with gun violence is still a punchline. Surprised? I think not. Shout out to the Instagram Darkest Hue. Last night, Drake and 21 Savage released their much anticipated joint collaboration, Her Loss. On their song, Circle Local, Drake completely unprovoked implies that Megan Thee Stallion lied about being shot by Tory Lanez, subjecting his cult following of women-hating men to further discredit her. This be lie about getting shot, but she's still a stallion. A couple lines later, Drake, who dropped out of high school to pursue his acting career, seemingly takes another dig at Megan, who was able to balance her music career and college. Shorty say she graduated, she ain't learned enough. Play your album track 1K, I heard enough. Now, if you guys remember that when Drake released Honestly Nevermind, a lot of people were not feeling this album. They felt like the song sounded more like pop music and they weren't really feeling it. It's no surprise to me that he ran back to the studio to make a song that is truly centered around violence, women, disrespecting women, misogyny, and sexism. He had to cater to his cult-like following, and unfortunately that involved an album titled Her Loss, and he took jabs at women, and he created beefs with other rappers as well, because again, that's the culture of hip-hop. Shout out again to Darkest Hue. What's even more ironic is that just a few days ago, mainstream rappers were quick to publicly condemn the gun violence black men face in light of rapper Takeoff's murder. Despite this, Megan continues to be mocked and called a liar for speaking about the abuse she faced at the hands of Tory Lanez. LeBron James, DaBaby, and 50 Cent, and now Drake and 21 Savage are among some of the high-profile black celebrities who have co-signed Tory Lanez following the incident. Again, shout out to Darkest Hue on Instagram. Despite having collaborated with Megan Thee Stallion multiple times, rapper DaBaby performed with Tory Lanez after Megan's Rolling Loud festival set July 2021, violating the restraining order Megan obtained against Tory. DaBaby also recently claimed that he slept with Megan in his song Boogeyman. Following the incident that took place between Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion, LeBron James had no problem continuing his support for Tory Lanez in his music career, and he even got a lot of backlash for it, but he took to his Instagram and posted this video. For all the black love, I love LeBron and Savannah James. Black love. This is what it looks like. After being called out for tweeting this, LeBron proceeded to double down by posting a video dancing to Tory's music in his car. So next we have 50 Cent, who openly displayed his disrespect. It's interesting because he decided to post these illustrations to his Instagram following the incident that took place between Megan and Tory Lanez.
You know, she's a young superstar who's, risen to the top very fast. And it's at the time when really a community and people and fellow artists should be rallying behind her. She is the victim here. And I'm just going to tell you, and I say this as words of caution, and I know many of the folks across the industry, but those people are going to look very silly when the facts fully come out here. Very silly, and it's going to be troubling, and it's going to be a stain that stays with them. Here you have real people that know each other, that are part of an artist community. Some people that I know personally, and they're saying things and taking a position on something that I just cannot fathom why they're doing that. And I just know the profound regret they're going to have when the facts and the truth come out.
Again, shout out to Darkest Hue on Instagram. These lines are ironic for many reasons. For one, this might be Drake's most misogynistic project yet. Despite having a woman on the album cover, seemingly advocating for women's right to abortion and claiming that he's a feminist because he blows $500,000 on you hoes. How can mainstream rappers be truly critical of gun violence when most of them don't even care about Black women? Black women have a homicide rate that is twice the average rate for all women. 56% of these homicides are committed by current or former intimate partners. 92% of these intimate partner homicides are committed by Black men. Firearms, especially handguns, are the weapon most commonly used in these homicides. So when it comes to the situation with rappers, violence, Black men, this just confirms the video that I recently did regarding rappers and how Black men are violent and why they are violent. The sickening influence that are among not only us as women to endure, but also to the men to inflict this type of crap. And this is what we feed the young youth, and this is what we feed adults within the Black community. Black lives only matter when it comes to Black men, but when it comes to a Black woman, our lives don't matter. We are mocked, we are harassed, we are bullied, we are belittled, and we are shamed, and we are silenced. So I wanted to briefly speak on the remarks Drake made regarding Serena Williams and her husband. And it's always been evidently clear that Drake has always been her biggest groupie. And they dated briefly in the past, but she was a good woman, and I know that she was a good woman because she left him, and this is what he is deciding to do with his time. He's hurt, he's bothered, and he does not like seeing Serena Williams married, happy, and with child. This is why I tell you guys, women, the best revenge is to leave and to move on with your life and to be happy. Men cannot stand seeing you happy with someone else. Also, because Drake didn't get the anticipated sales with his last album, honestly, never mind, he decided to release some of his old style of work where he takes misogynistic jabs at women on his songs, and he sparks up all of this controversial conversations among men and women. And this is how he sells music, you guys. This is how he's been selling music. He has always put women on his album, talked about women on his album. And so this is just another marketing ploy to get the album sales that he did not get with his last album, Honestly Nevermind, because he was trying to sell to a group of men that were not feeling that style of music. And so he had to revert back to what he's known for,